everybody, this is my first video of this kind. I am going to take a flight to Texas, Houston to be more exact, to go and see Sabrina Carpenter on her short and sweet tour. So I just wanted to do a little mini video. I'm literally only gonna go for one day. So I'm flying in at 5 a.m., arriving in CST time at 10 a.m., and then hopefully my hotel will let me check in early, but that is to be determined. I'm staying at the Laura Hotel, the Autograph Collection, in Houston, and that's going to be it's actually within walking distance of the Toyota Center, which is where the concert's going to be at, but I don't know actually if I feel so comfortable walking with my outfit that I put together. So I'm most likely going to Uber, and yeah, hopefully it'll all be good. I know that I know that I'm gonna have an amazing time, and I am just super ecstatic because I really love Sabrina Carpenter. I feel like since I've really began listening to her, I started with Emails I Can't Send, and then every year going forward, I feel like everything she's released has been amazing. So I'm super excited to see her live, and I'm literally traveling across state to go see her, and I dropped quite a bit to get my tickets. Luckily enough, I actually did get my tickets at face value. So it was kind of funny because I had initially planned to go to MSG in New York on my birthday because she was performing there on my exact date of birth. So I was like, why not treat myself and take a little trip and go to New York, because I've never been to New York. But the day that they were doing ticket releases, if you know, you know, but I was 35,719 in line of like a 19,000 seated arena. So, safe to say I didn't get that. I remember just like being in the queue for like an hour, and then suddenly it started dwindling, and then yeah, there were no tickets available. So ended up not getting those. But what did end up happening is that I was looking on Team Sabrina, and I noticed that she actually released a few more dates. So I know she like released Barclays in New York. So I was like, okay, I still want to go to New York, so how about I check that out? And yeah, that was already sold out. So I was like, I can't go to any of the dates that are happening in California because I'm going to be in Japan, or I'm going to be headed that way. I know there's like one on November 10th, but I fly out to Japan the next day. So I was like, I can't do that. Like, I know myself, I can't do that because I'd have to go all the way to San Diego from LA, and it's just wasn't going to work for me. So yeah, I did not want to pass up this opportunity. So I was just checking literally every concert date where I felt like, okay, I can totally go to this date. And like, I was fine going solo. Like, that was kind of always my plan because I know her concert tickets are super expensive. And then, especially with how all the resale was going, I was like, I need to decide this now. And I know that I want to do it. So I'm just going to go and get whatever ticket I can find. Like, I don't really care if it's a I don't know if you can hear my dog like dreaming in the back, but he's wooing. No, he stopped. Okay. But yeah, I was fine with getting whatever ticket I could get. Like, I didn't care if it was like nosebleeds or like far up. And then she put out a date for Houston, Texas that was not originally in the reveal of where the tours were going to be, or where the tour was. So, I clicked onto that, and magically, and I always say I think it was just meant to be because I clicked onto the website. I went on to it, like directed me to Toyota Center or something, and I didn't have to wait in a queue. Like, it literally told me, oh, wait in the queue, and or like wait for your spot in the queue. And I clicked that and I went in immediately, and there were like front row tickets available. So like center front row kind of. And I was like, oh my God, this was meant to be. I didn't have to wait in any queue, and there was one seat, I think specifically, which is where which I ended up choosing. And it's next to somebody else who's solo, so I don't know, maybe when I do go, I'll become friends with them during that time. But yeah, I'm seated next to a solo person, so it's gonna be like, it's like 3 center rows, and then I'm on aisle C, row 5, and there's one seat between the aisle, and then there's me. So there's just one seat between me and the aisle. So I think that's really good to get like videos and whatnot. So I'm super excited because I was able to get that. It was meant to be. Like literally, I was relieved to be that was what ended up happening. So I actually did get VIP too, so that's the short and sweet package. I did not get any of my merch yet. I already submitted the application for like pricing and whatever, my address. But yeah, so far I have not gotten anything, and I am filming this the day before my concert. It's October 26th. And yeah, so far I have not gotten any of my tour package merch. I did get an email already regarding like heading there and whatever, but again, I just wanted to kind of talk about my experience and getting the tickets. I'm gonna do like a little video also getting there, because how fun, like traveling on my own to go see this wonderful singer. So yeah, I did want to start off with packing though, and you will see like what I did, because I actually did like a little sewing thing, because I just kept buying stuff because I had like this vision that I really wanted to recreate Sabrina Carpenter's outfit on her Hot Ones video. I really wanted to recreate that, and so everything that I was buying, it was not what I wanted. Like, they kept turning out really hot pink, and that outfit was like a very baby pink, like champagne baby pink. I did do some sacrifices, and because timing wise I didn't want to stress myself out, and I was going to do one more project and work on shoes and add Latin fabric to these shoes that I bought that are super comfortable. And I was going to like redesign them with some satin fabric, but the last thing I was working on was my corset, and the last stitch that I did, I accidentally hit the boning and my needle bent and it was my last needle, so there goes that. Like, I'm not hand sewing anything. Yeah, but that is just like the preface of my video for my 1-day overnight trip to Houston, Texas to see Sabrina Carpenter on her short and sweet tour. Hope you guys like it.